Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Friday. So you can probably guess based on the sketchbook you see before you what today's video is going to be. It is going to be a dual-handed practice study. So just gonna get right to it. Hopefully it's gonna go well, right? It's gonna positive thinking here. I determined that I was going to not make the lines as sketchy on this one. I think I've already blown it on that. It's alright. Only dual-handed practice I've really done lately is some coloring, loose coloring at that, on my the portraits that you saw me do of the two pups, and then I did some more practice last night on drawing of some of my original characters, but not like line work really. So when I do this, I have two windows open up on my phone, which is what I film my videos on. I have the camera, and then I have the picture that I'm working from, and when I'm checking the angles to make sure I really get the lines right, which is funny because they're relatively similar, so I guess I'm getting that, but oh boy, they're still not quite, they don't look exactly alike, which is to be expected. Sorry, I'm not talking too much, am I? I'm kind of trying to figure this out. I don't want it to be as sketchy as the dual-handed stuff usually is. I was trying to be as precise as I can be, and then when I start focusing, I forget that I'm supposed to talk every now and again. Don't exactly know what you all can hear, though. Obviously the air conditioner. Then I have the National playing. It's one of my favorite bands. The music is so good, especially to draw to. At least for me, anyway. Different artists draw to different types of music. for me, the National's really good for that. Am I even in focus? The thing adjusts automatically, so I can't, I'm not paying attention to it. That's kind of really darkened in over here. This eye has a lot of shadow in it, or around it. It's lurking in the shadows, so yeah. The left one's a little funky. Also, normally I don't draw with my hands this far back on the pen. They're usually, you know, like this. You've seen me draw like that. Don't know why I'm holding it so far back, except for the way I'm sitting. Just sit with the phone between me and what I'm doing. One of my favorite songs too. This is Conversation 16. You probably can't even hear it. You're like, what music? All I hear is the air. Sorry if that was a poor impression of you too. Probably wasn't even close to your voice, right? Oh, what do I know? I can't hear you. It's actually looking a little too far up on this, on the left one. You know, for my dual-handed drawings, it's actually turning out pretty well. Does it look like the person I'm using for the drawing? Not so much. But I think this is an improvement from my usual videos in practice like this. Proportions are a little bit off on his face, but it's not as scribbly. So I did come through on that. bump the camera. To be expected by now, right? I was just looking at thinking how it looks like two different people. And I kind of like that. Gonna go ahead and just shade this in here because, like I said, this eye is in the shadows, so we'll shade that in a little bit. Just now, there are also different point sizes. This tip is 0.4 and this is the 0.3. So you can see it does make a difference. But for dual-handed, one of the hands, you know, obviously not being my dominant hand, and considering we're not even at the 15-minute mark, I'd say this is pretty darn good. I think I want to try redrawing it with my feet. We all know I won't be sharing that recording that or sharing it here, much less sharing it here. So, but I might show the drawing at some point if I do that, so you can at least see the end result, even though you won't see the process. I just want to see how it goes. I haven't done anything drawing wise with I haven't drawn with my feet since since we'll just say the incident. But it's something that I want to learn, so I need to get back into that. So this weekend I have a commission to work on. It's a really fun commission, something totally out of the ordinary, so I'm looking forward to that. And, those are my plans for the weekend. I would color in the shirt, but I don't want to take the time for that. Alright. The one on the left I think looks like a villain. The one on the right's a little bit like not quite sure which way he could go on the hero villain scale. You know what? I am gonna go ahead and shade this in because it's bugging me. I could get my other. I'll just go with this one, so I'm not wasting one of the smaller tips. I like to save the smaller tips as much as I can because when I'm inking my comics or my, the finer work, I need the smaller tips. So. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to where I went with that. On the right, I was looking at the left one. Ugh. Yeah, the right one definitely turned out better. But that left one looks pretty cool. And considering that I did them both at the same time, I'm well pleased. Alright. And that's that. Not too shabby, right? Okay, so as usual, thank you again so much for choosing to spend your time watching my videos, hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Feel free to leave a comment for me down below in the comment section. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Also, any if there's anyone you think would enjoy the videos I make, do share them with them, and or just share them in general on your social media pages. I'd appreciate that too. Y'all have a great weekend. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you back here on Monday. Alright? Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.